So this is a huge POG collection that I got recently at a garage sale, and I will be selling it on eBay, and I want to kind of document it here. It's a fantastic collection. It's huge. By my count, there is 1,062 different POGs, plus all these different ones that are kind of still in the sheet. So there are 2 books included. This is a funny one. This is from Sturgis, which is a motorcycle rally. I don't think this one's missing. I think it's over here. It's kind of got pushed aside. So a bunch of vintage motorcycles. There are 2 Ford ones, and these are worth a little bit of something. You're going to see that these are Thunderbird, 40th anniversary, 1995. And this one is the Ford Mustang, which is actually kind of cool. These ones are from the Rose Bowl from 1995. You know, kind of wrapped up. Penn State's in there. There's a random Popeye one. This one's kind of interesting. It's the Battle of Gettysburg, and it's signed by somebody. First day, like a first day print for stamps. In general, I don't know that these POGs are worth a ton. Again, it looks like I could sell some of these for like 15 bucks. Some of them were worth surprisingly little, but you're gonna see I got some really good ones in here. But I don't really want to break up the collection. It's just a fantastic collection, so I'm going to try to sell it in one large auction. So this is an actual official collector's album from the World POG Federation, which I think held some of those tournaments. And you're going to see there's some actual POGs from apparently tournament play. They got staples in them. I guess they were probably stapled to maybe, you know, like the player's identification card. And here's some from the Haleakala Dairy, which again is I think kind of where it started. So those are kind of neat. Bunch of Jurassic Park, and this is, I believe, a complete series from Jurassic Park. So that's kind of neat that they're all there. I think it's like 60 of them, 54 of them. So those are all there. You can obviously slow down the video if you want to see them closer. These are some Sky Cap, DC Comic ones like Superman, Batman. Fairly neat. I think I'm missing one from here. Yeah, there's one missing, so there's one missing here. But otherwise, there's a 53 out of the 54. I forget what these ones are called, but there's a whole bunch of these. There's, again, a couple of missing. But this was something, again, a Sky Caps one, and I forget the name of the series, but Sister Mary's kind of creepy. Some more DC Comics stuff. Poison Ivy. A little bit, kind of a different style there. Killer Croc. The Riddler. And again, I believe that's the whole series. These ones I love, and these are complete. I almost want to keep these. Simpsons, all the characters you'd expect. You know, the family, Chief Wiggum, Krusty the Clown, you know, Milhouse. Lava Man, I don't specifically remember. Fallout Boy. Barney. These ones are kind of funny. Spock, Bill Cosby, Stallone, what's his face from the Rolling Stones. Again, another David Letterman one. So those are kind of neat. Arsenio Hall. These are something called from the Hoffman Mint. A lot of characters, a bunch of random space ones, bugs, pandas. There's a bunch of them. Again, I think it's a pretty complete series. Cars. And look at this, Beverly Hills 9050210, or that seems like I went too many numbers there. But I think it's a complete set of all the hunky guys and gals. Some Coca-Cola ones, which are pretty sweet. This sheet I think is especially cool. Like some really neat colors on the Coke bottle ones. Some Star Trek ones, definitely not complete. Vintage movie ones, Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula. Some more of those. King Kong. Wizard of Oz, which I do think is actually complete. Looks like they're almost like shots from a TV screen. The quality is not the best. But those are neat. Wizard of Oz, if you're a fan. Barbie. Madonna. All right, so 12 Madonnas. Like, that's pretty funny. I think those are neat. Those should be worth something. These ones I really like. They're cartoon characters. Andy Cap, Beetle Bailey, Blondie, Family Circus I always loved as a kid. Hagar the Horrible. Some of the newer ones, well, High and Lois isn't new, but like Luann was new. Marvin was new. Zippy the Pinhead. Some more Popeye ones. And then these McDonald's ones. So that's that first book. This is the second binder. It's just obviously like a photo binder that they used. These are bad boy POGs, which seemed to be a thing. Some Who's Who. Again, some of those characters like Roseanne, Bill Clinton, Rodney Dangerfield. A couple of Superman badges. Again, some of these I don't know, but these are Cybot caps. And then a bunch of Disney ones. So you're going to see Lion King, some of the movies. There's a Bambi, Alice in Wonderland, 1001 Dalmatians, Little Mermaid, Mickey, from Fantasia, Robin Hood down here, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I think I probably got them all. And again, this looks relatively complete. Bunch of Space Shuttle ones, Random Tom and Jerry, Pocahontas just sitting there, Mask, Jim Carrey, Little Rascals, a random Flintstones one, live action Flintstones one. Some more Flintstones, Felix the Cat. Then there's, again, what every kid loves, the states, 50 states with kind of a sheeny look to them. I forget what they're called. U.S. government, the branches, executive, legislative, and judicial. All the presidents. And again, the states are complete and the presidents are complete. Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter. It stops with Clinton, and I love this one. It's Nancy Reagan, because what 12-year-old doesn't want a Nancy Reagan POG? And then these are, I don't know, continents and animals, and pyramids, and kind of some wacky stuff there, but kind of very cute. Couple of Power Rangers. And then just, again, a couple random ones thrown in there, Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. So that's it. So, again, a nice little lot. So there it is in all its glory, this great POG collector's milk caps lot. Again, hopefully I'll get the right person to buy this, because, again, it would be, more work to list them separately. And, again, I just think of the time and trouble it took to collect these, put them in the pages. Like, these are specialized pages for the different POGs and stuff. It's really unique, so hopefully they'll sell, and I don't have to kind of break it up and take away what's really a kind of a very cool collection. If you're not familiar with what POGs are, you must be the wrong age. I was vaguely aware of them but didn't know. Here's a POG. It's obviously a David Letterman one. I'm keeping this one. I love David Letterman. And basically, these are kind of cardboard discs, and you would play a game with these where you would basically stack these up, and you would have what's called a slammer, like a metal one of these, and you kind of whack them, and if you flipped them over, you got to keep them. There was apparently tournaments, huge tournaments, where hundreds of kids would play these games, and it was huge in the early 90s. Apparently, it's kind of based on a game from Japan that was used with clay discs. Somebody in Hawaii in the early 90s, a teacher, kind of started to use the game using actual milk caps with her students, and it caught on. It started to be huge in Hawaii. It got the name POGs because a lot of the caps were from a juice drink called a passion orange guava juice drink. In other words, the acronym POG. So that's kind of how that name caught on. Somebody from the mainland saw it and saw how popular it was, and kind of, again, brought it to the United States. And again, for a while there, it was huge.